Well, hello, Robert Heffernan with EndoTech, AI for FinTech. This BlockChain Vitals, it's our weekly segment talking that weekly fractal. And guess what? This weekend we also rolled, so it's also a monthly segment. Good morning, February. So yeah, we're going to talk weekly and monthly fractal. You got to keep in mind all of these fractals because that's how you actually build your total outlook for any particular asset. You got to fractal out. You might be a day trader and trade on smaller time frames, but believe me when I tell you, as you fractal out, you should consider these longer term price points where we like to call it an argument takes place, where longer term players enter the market and there's an argument over a price point. Anyway, you know what, we're going to skip the rounds here because we have a lot of numbers to talk about. So we're going to go right to the vitals and let's talk price discovery. Taking the vitals, that's our chance to actually talk actionable trading levels. And right now, Bitcoin trading 92.87, 93.08 at Bitfinex. 93.08. Now on the weekly, well now above that weekly momentum level. And let's just go back for a second here. 87.37. Not going back anywhere. That's where it is. 87.37. Weekly up momentum. Right now trading 93.14. Just sniffing out up momentum on the daily now here. 93.49. Up momentum on the daily. Now, very interesting here for me on strength. We have several levels lining up here. So the weekly collar, the up momentum collar, where we would expect some exhaustion on that weekly fractal, 10,285. The monthly momentum level, 10,234. And also the daily collar, 10,203. So a lot of activity or a lot of reasons there in that $10,200 area on strength here. And obviously we're talking about, you know, a $900 rally. But that's how you build your trading methodology, or at least build a technical reason on extreme strength why you should be taking profits. Well, it's outperforming on the daily, it's outperforming on the weekly, and we're right into the monthly long-term momentum level. So believe me, I got some Bitcoin on. We go up to that level, I am exiting for sure. And those are the numbers. Now, we got a whole month here to take out this 10,234 level, the monthly up momentum level. So for sure, on long-term strength here through this month, if we can get a close above 10,234, we're going to be in a situation we have not been in a long time. And now I actually, it takes time, and I've said this before. It's like a semi turning around. It takes a long time for that thing to do a 78-point turn to get turned around, and that's sometimes how the markets work on longer-term time frames. But we start closing in up momentum on the monthly now throughout this month here. Now we got the opportunity to start painting the picture for a sustained and longer-term explosive rally or price action. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. But we need for that to take place, and it's going to take time. You don't want it to. For me, I'd like to see this develop over the month here. Take this level out. The first time up, I think it gets rejected as we'd be into the collar on the daily and the weekly. But over these next 4 weeks, if we can sustain this strength and on any retracements, respect that weekly momentum level, which is 87.37, now we're painting the picture for a much healthier price setup or chart setup, the way I look at things. All right, Ether right now trading 188.96. It also in up momentum on the weekly now. That's 175.18 in Ether. It's right at its monthly moving average, 186.46. 186.46 monthly average for Ether. And the up mo on Ether on that monthly all the way up at 231.72, which would outpace the collar on the weekly, which comes in at 214.22. XRP had a nice bounce last night off of its weekly number, monthly number. As a matter of fact, XRP trading at 24.94 last, 24.69 up mo on the weekly, and 29.90 actually was the that's the monthly average, 29.90, but 23.58 was the monthly lower momentum level. Had a little test of it last night and really exploded off of it nice. Onward, Litecoin trading 69.64. 69.64 for Litecoin, 60.77 up momentum on the weekly. Need to get above 71.39. That's the monthly moving average. And then the monthly up momentum level, 94.95. So as we paint these pictures, you can see as we fractal out, some of these are in just much better spaces than the others. And you're going to see that as we go down here. EOS right now trading 419.26. 419.26. EOS 369 up momentum on the weekly, room out to 487, and dabbling right around 418 is its monthly moving average. You need to get up to 554 to take out the monthly up momentum level. BNB trading 1833, 1814 up momentum on the weekly, 2050 monthly moving average, so not even at the monthly moving average in BNB. Now the stars of the show, ADA and XTZ. XTZ just explosive today. But first, ADA trading 0555 and 0476 up momentum on the weekly, room out to 0613. 0563, so dabbling with the monthly moving average. 0563 monthly moving average. 0734 is that up momentum on the weekly in ADA. And XTZ, by far and away, the star of the show. I got to tell you, I get frustrated here because I've had this on several times over the last month. And this one got away from me. I got out of it. I pushed to EOS on some of my coins, and XTZ just explosive. 206 last, 206, 170 up momentum on the weekly, 155 up momentum on the monthly. So now fully in up momentum weekly and monthly. Room out to 228 to that monthly collar, 216 on the weekly collar, but XTZ really showing some interest here, and I will definitely like to get back into this on a pullback anywhere around that 170 level, which is the up momentum on the weekly. I'm not sure we get back down to that level, but I will surely have orders resting there in order to enter the fray. Really the only coin here, as we've talked about now, and fully in up momentum weekly and monthly. And these longer term time fractals, it makes a difference on how the charts are evolving, where you are. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Please be disciplined, trade discipline, mind the mull. Make sure that you, if you need to, re-listen to these levels, because especially on the monthlies, if these coins are trading around the average, like a lot of them are, and on strength, we run into weekly collars, and then also these monthly up momentum levels. There's going to be an argument at those longer term levels, believe me. Great places to take profit. And, there was a great trader years ago, and people asked him, how did he make all his money? And he said he got out too early. Point being made that you need to be taking profits. There's always times to re-enter markets. Sometimes there isn't. Once in a while, you just miss it. But that fear of missing out and just not taking profits is one of the great mistakes traders make, including this trader, and continue to make that mistake occasionally. Although I am much better as a trader over the last several years, taking the money, all right? Taking the money. Walk away from the table with money. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll be back midweek for a midweek update. Until then, thank you.